Acting Leader, I want to start by wishing women everywhere well on today's International Women's Day, which oddly we'll be making statements on tomorrow in this House. I think it's a great shame that our slot was put back until tomorrow. Leader, I wonder if we can have a debate in the House on the issue of public liability insurance for businesses but also for community groups. The cost of insurance has been inflating for years now, and the public liability insurance premiums continue to rise despite a significant fall in the size of injury awards. A report late last year found that the awards had fallen by an average of 40% since the problem of disproportionate payouts were addressed by the government and the judiciary, and that is to be welcomed. It was the insurance companies themselves that identified the cost of claims as the key driver of insurance costs, and we have done our side of the deal in bringing those more into line with international levels. Insurance companies must now act in good faith in return and pass on this reduction in cost to the insuree, rather than maintaining current premium growth rates and simply pocketing the profits. Much attention was paid to small shops and community businesses during the pandemic, and rightly so. These enterprises facilitated a sense of community and neighbourhood and deserve our support. But we cannot confine that support to COVID times only, and many a business that survived COVID restrictions may yet be put under by soaring insurance premiums. Aside from businesses, volunteer community groups across the country are having their activities severely curtailed or cancelled altogether by insurance requirements, accompanied by insurance premiums which are simply unpayable. Whether it's a beach clean-up, graveyard maintenance, work with refugees or sports camps, community initiatives which enable people to give back to their communities and build them up in the process should enjoy every possible support we can give them. That's why consideration should be given to allowing community groups access insurance through the public participation network via their local council and be insured at a lower rate through the Irish public bodies. That would seem to deal with much of the issue and would be a step in the right direction in supporting community initiatives. So perhaps we can have a debate on this in this House. And Leader, just before I finish, could I just make sure to tell you all that tomorrow morning there is a coffee morning here in the House. There's 35 ambassadors from all over the world coming to join us here tomorrow morning to show their solidarity for the Ukrainian cause. So please do join us tomorrow morning if you can.
Senator Keogan talked firstly, and I hope that we can all support the coffee morning tomorrow morning in the private dining room, is it? Yes, at 10 o'clock. We'll do our best to be there. That's in support of the situation in Ukraine, and where there will be ambassadors from around the world attending. She asked for a debate in relation to public liability, and certainly that was the view that we were going to have a fall in premiums if the amount of payouts fell, and that's certainly what we were being told, that if the payouts are reduced, the premiums will fall. So where that's not happening, certainly that should be the case. So we will ask for a follow-up with Minister Fleming on that. The public insurance, Irish Public Bodies, P&B, I put down, that was wrong. Irish Public Bodies Mutual Insurance, who do a tremendous job in relation to our local authorities, and certainly if they can expand their cover, it would certainly be beneficial to community groups. So I can certainly suggest that to them, and no doubt you will contact them as well with the rep who's ever on the rep from your own county and the other county.